Hey everybody, this is TheHande bringing you a big update video on a bunch of stuff related to me and my channel. Firstly, my blog, then on upcoming videos, and finally on the new White Devil podcast, which is being recorded on Monday, June the 2nd, and it'll probably be online by the end of next week. Firstly, as you all know, I have a blog on WordPress, and it's now had quite a dramatic makeover. I've had the blog since 2010, and there are so many posts now, I felt I had to revamp the look of the site to make it easier to navigate and find stuff. So I recommend checking that out, and leave comments whether you like the new look, or if you'd like me to go back to the old look, or is there a WordPress theme that you think would be better? Anything really. Alright, the second announcement, I'm bringing you some new countdown videos in the near future. I'm working on my first big video game related top 5 list in a long while. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these, and the reason of course is that they're just a lot of work. But indeed, that one is coming. On top of that, I'm redoing one of my old bottom 10 videos that's been due for it for way too long, and I'm thinking that after that I'm going to finally start this year's He-Man videos. Once again, there are 10 of these videos on the way, and this year I'm looking at all the other different He-Man related series, the live-action movie. I'm going to go back and review some of the Season 1 and 2 episodes of the Filmation show that I haven't touched on previously, and there are going to be 3 top 10 lists as well, part of that video compilation, so look out for those. As I mentioned, White Devil Podcast is getting recorded next Monday, and I can now tell you who's going to be on there, barring any last-minute cancellations. They've happened before, but let's hope they don't happen this time. Of course, Retro Kaiser is there, since that's the reason we're doing the podcast in the first place, and all the other guests are also friends of the show from its tail time, T. McBee, Dorobka, and Sendu. And unfortunately, Aqualung will not be on the podcast. The time just wasn't convenient for him, but I've promised Ken I'll have him on the next podcast. But you can hear his voice on the Mega Man Let's Play that we're doing together right now, and the second episode of it has been uploaded today, so you can go watch that. And now, the most important part, you can either post them here on the podcast announcement video or the blog post on WordPress, but I would seriously appreciate that you would all post questions for me and my guests, which will be read during the podcast, because the Q&A is a regular part of the podcast, and I like doing it, so please, it doesn't matter what your question is about, it doesn't even have to make sense, but please, post questions, you'll help out the show that way. And that's all from me for now. I'm Hande the Hande Mäkinen. See you on the next one.